Something like that, but you know, I always come on. I try to hit it before the full moon or new moon peaks, so welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot if you're new here. My name is Anna, and I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I'm sitting next to Satnin, my magic rabbit, who has been reading tarot for a little bit. So I do the all signs. I start with whatever sign we're in. We're in Aquarius, full moon energy. Moon is actually moved into Aquarius. So that's what I'm going to start with. If you have a yes or no, that is free. Just hit the like button and subscribe. And then if you want a personal reading, like I said, I've been reading 30 years, been verified as a clairvoyant and psychic, so now is the time. Otherwise, we shall resume. So hi everybody, how are you? Let me pin my links here. Tell me how you been. I don't come on very often anymore, just enough to do the new and full moon readings. That's all. I've been doing a lot of reading here in town and working with clients, helping them become the best version of themselves that they can. So big shout out and love to everybody. Please, like I said, if you have a question, let me know. I'm here for you. Otherwise, I'm just going to jump right in. Jump right into Aquarius. So, happy birthday, Leo. It's your season. I didn't even do a full Cancer season video, but well. Happy birthday, Cancer. I had a wonderful, incredible birthday month. Mine was in June, and it was so good. So many wonderful people, so many new adventures. Spent a lot of money. It was good. Good celebrating my 48th birthday in the year of the horse. Yay! So much has happened this last year. Hey, how's it going, Jazzy? How are you? Welcome. Please hit the like button and subscribe. That'll get you a free yes or no, Jazzy, if you have a yes or no question. Otherwise, the links are in the chat right now. I'm pinning them. Pinning this one. Here's that. Happy birthday to you. When's your birthday? I'm saying happy birthday to you. I'm like, I don't even know your birthday. Well, happy Leo season, that's for sure. We love our Leos. For sure. Okay, I've pinned my chats. Hold on just a second. I'll happily answer that for you, dear one. Will you be in a relationship this year? Ooh, so here's the yes and no. I have hardly used this at all. What's this? Thanks, you too. People texting me like a week after I text them, and I don't even know what it is. Sorry. Okay, will you be in a relationship? And I'll do one more link here. I got to put, because I have people who like to come in and see my full moon readings, and I just come on when I can, right? We're just doing what we can whenever we got a free hour. I work all the time, very busy. Love it. Love my job. Love helping people. Let's see, full moon Aquarius. Just one more link to post, and then you're up, Jazzy. Okay. All right, very good. So let me, I love you. Oh, you love your job. Oh, hi everyone. How are you? My sisters, how is it? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to answer your question first. So Connie, if you have one, let me know. So always free yes and no. And then everything else is by donation. I've been reading tarot for 30 years and have been verified as psychic and clairvoyant. That's how I get most of my clients, to be honest. I just set up a table, read their tarot, and then they're like, oh yeah, let's work on this. And I'm like, yeah, clearly I need to work. Usually they already know that. So here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors, everyone in the best and highest good of Jazzy Bella. Will Jazzy be in a relationship this year? Let's see. I can help you work on that too, how to manifest it. See the places that you might have been blocking yourself. And Connie, if you have a question, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to start with Aquarius in just a moment here. So Jazzy Bella, will Jazzy Bella be in a relationship this year? Let's see. So how this works is all the cards are in the upright. If it lands in reverse, it's the opposite. I take the first one that I see. So let's see what it says. Whoa. Came out sideways. What's going on here? So most likely, but sideways. So are you blocking something in your love life? Seems like it. Looks like you need a reading. Because it most likely came out, but it was sideways. So it's not a yes or not a no. So I don't know what that means, Jazzy. I feel like we need to do a personal reading. So the links are in the description and chat if you need one. Otherwise, I'm going to just get started with Aquarius. So welcome, everyone. Again, I always use the Ethereal Visions Luna edition for my new and full moon readings. For the full moon, unless it's an eclipse, I like to use the crystal cards to see which crystal can help you in your healing. I'm actually doing a crystal healing course coming up August 22nd. Whoop, whoop. I love crystal healing. I love doing body grids. They are very effective. I've worked with crystals for years. I love it. And I know the science behind it too. So, meaning when they were formed and what like properties they have. Okay, here we go. Moving on. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What do we have for my Aquarians? So this could be any place you have Aquarius in your chart. It doesn't have to be the sun. In fact, in a moon reading, it probably won't likely be your sun, but maybe. So here we go, Aquarius. Hello, my lovely Aquarians. How are you? My Aquarius friend reached out. Actually, he didn't reach out. He was psychically sending me messages. I texted him. He's like, hey, I've been thinking about you a lot lately. And I'm like, okay, well, I know because I heard it. So why don't you just text me? He's such a weirdo. We've been friends for so long. And we're so close. It's just like, okay, dude, you can just text me if you want to talk. But anywho, shout out to Aquarius. I didn't call him yet. I'm like, well, you can call me when you're out. I've been too busy. You can call me if he needs to talk. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. Okay, the gift. All right, some gift here. Remember, this is a story of Pandora in her box. And she's got her hand on her head because she's like, oh boy, should I have done this? So I always work in the Dreamscape Oracle by Matt Hughes since he made this deck originally, because I feel like it has a lot of overlapping themes. And also, of course, it's the same artist as well as the same author. And I'm going to read the gift on this, though, just because we have the sun. So something makes you very happy, and yet what? Or you've got an illumination about something. So I'm going to see exactly what the gift says, because I don't always remember word for word, and I feel like this is important to read about it. So Pandora's got her little head in her hands thinking, should I? Message. Be careful of stepping into situations you may not be able to get out of. Ooh, retreat from complicated situations. So this is about her wondering what the jar contained. She opened it up and then she's like, oh, I don't know if I should have done this. So the whole story is about be careful what you wish for. And now we have some illumination and the sun coming up, yeah, from far away. So you're wondering, I just found out something. Maybe it makes you happy. Maybe it's a Leo involved. Ooh, the Hierophant too, that you're spiritually guided towards. Interesting. Could be a Taurus here. Oh my God, 10 of Cups. Something has changed with the shadow. Whoa. Okay, Aquarius. Oh my God, here's your ancestors. They're like, we've been sending you signs. We've been on your ass for a while. And this is literally the card of shadow work. This is about somebody going through their own shadow work. So I don't know if you or someone else has changed. So we have Taurus, we have Leo. Those could be involved with you or someone else, or just in general. And we have Scorpio. So Scorpio and Taurus are opposites. So something spiritually guided someone to change. Maybe they opened a gift that made them happy, or you did. But it says from far away, you've been waiting for something to come in that you've been spiritually guided towards. And now you're questioning it. I don't understand. But the Raven here is saying, listen, your ancestors have been prompting you this whole time. Maybe you saw something. Ooh, you were holding back. You saw something about someone or something else that maybe they weren't ready to see. And now we have the rabbit and the fox. This is about a sacrifice. They want you to sacrifice what? Your fucking ego and your deception, or at least the way you've been doing things. Seven of Swords doesn't always have to be ego and deception. It could just be strategy, period. Usually strategy comes from our ego. And to pass through this gate of believing, something is over. All right. So Aquarius, I see that you are in contemplative energy, but this is your 10 of Cups here, and that's what's on the line. This person or situation makes you happy. You're spiritually guided towards them, and something has changed. So I don't know if it's you that's changed after all this work that you've had to do in your shadow, and you're like, hey, I don't know if I want to be with this person. This situation makes me happy, or vice versa. But either way, your ancestors are here with you, because this is definitely an ancestor card. And then there's the sacrifice card. So sacrifice strategy is what I'm meaning, Aquarius, that you've changed or they've changed enough that the shadow work is now complete and you can pass through the gate and you can believe. Whoa. Could be another air sign involved, or maybe this is you. Some cycle's over. Now it's time to get real. Walk away from something that doesn't serve you. You opened up the box already, I feel like. There's a lot of things I could say right now, but I'm not gonna. So what crystal does Aquarius and Aquarius placements need in order to help them follow their ancestors, go through the shadow portal, and make the sacrifice to be happy? Because this is literally the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, hello, and the Sun. This is like the happiest card in the tarot deck, the best romance card, and the spiritual guidance. The stars are guiding you, Aquarius. You are the star. You're shooting through the sky. Something's coming in because you've done your shadow work, or someone else did it, and now, I don't know. Again, take it as it resonates. So what card will help you? Ooh, the Libyan Gold Tektite. Banish your blahs. Ooh, I like that. Who needs it? The navel gazing and brooding, binge watchers, anyone looking to hit the streets with some swagger. Cancers. Where to put it? Hold it at your will center of your belly. Yeah, that's what I get. Like, does this make you happy? Then follow your will, because you've already done the shadow work, or you need to do it. I feel like it's already done, because the change happened in your Ten of Cups because you did the shadow work and followed your ancestors, or you need to be going there. What is it? A 28 million year old Saharan desert glass found only in, you guessed it, the Sahara Desert. Make a list of things you need to do. Call on the fiery, beyond ancient energy of the stone to help you break through the burning desire to binge watch the day away. So this is basically, oh my God, when to use it, when your get up and go has ghosted you. So essentially the will to carry something out. So maybe you opened a box. You're like, oh, I don't know, man. This isn't, should I? But for something made you happy, or you had some illumination, and now the Spirit is saying, you know, get some willpower behind this, because I'm surprised I don't have the divine timing here, but your ancestors have been guiding you this whole time. So this is a really, really good read. In fact, this is like a really amazing read to have in a full moon in general, because full moons are about the fruition of the manifestation that we've been working on. So I feel like something has come to fruition for you here, Aquarius, and it's because of the shadow work. So this is good. So again, we have Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus, and those are really serious energies, especially these being on like didn't we just change our north nodes or something? Now they're on the Aquarius Leos. I don't know. I don't really keep up. And there's like 4 fucking things of astrology, and I'm like, well, which white dude wins here? I can't. Or if it's not a white dude, but you get it. So take it as it resonates, Aquarius. It looks like a really good time. Ooh, the silence. This could be someone you haven't talked to or haven't talked about in a long time, because I just opened that up to that. So it could be it's time to change the silence, or something has moved here. Yeah, and then we have the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the Hermit. Maybe you've been alone for long enough now, or you've gotten a nation, or just that shadow work in some situation. You had to walk away from someone or something, or maybe someone walked away from you, but the spiritual guidance has still been here. So it's like the whole time you're very spiritually guided to something that makes you happy. And then I don't know if you regretted it later or someone else did, but anywho, moving on. Take it as it resonates, Aquarius, and good luck. It's your full moon. Enjoy it. Get your crystals out, everybody, and get you a gold Libyan tektite. Go to the Sahara Desert and find one. Are there crystals in the desert? Oh my God, the other day I was at the hot springs, and I was looking in the water, and I'm like, I thought I saw a crystal that had the most amazing bioluminescence you've ever seen in your life. And I was like, whoa, it looks almost like a terma over there. And I was staring at it and making offerings, and, you know, it was under the water and I couldn't really see. And so I'm like, well, before I leave, I'm going to go get that crystal. I picked it up. It was a rock with a damn leaf on it. I don't know if that is something very illusion-like, but still I was believing in it and making prayers. So that's a funny story, as I'm saying Pisces, because I feel like that's their whole vibe, right? Didn't quite see something correctly, but believed it was there, and then maybe got up to it and you're like, oh God. So I just left the rock there, because it was not indeed a shiny, flashing green luminescence. It was a leaf on it. All right, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where are my Pisces at? Whoop, whoop. Oh, Pisces. We got your opposite showing up. A Virgo here, a Hermit card. I don't know if you've been on your own. Something's taken a long time. Hoo-wee. You've been standing alone for a long time. Thinking about something. Yeah, about timing. Interesting. Very interesting. What I watched the other day, and they had some sort of thing like Doctor Who's sonic screwdriver. I think it was Mortal Kombat. I watched the dumbest fucking TV movie. I love them all. I'm like, the last Mortal Kombat was bad. This one was just, well, actually the graphics were fucking amazing. So if you like video games and you like Mortal Kombat, watch the new. It wasn't any better as far as plotline goes. I'm like, what are they going to make a plotline out of a video game? Okay, something is over here. So you being on your own for a long time is now ended. The tough cycle. I don't know if you were alone or thinking about something, because I'm getting a lot of hiccups. So for some of you, it's not that you were single, it's that you've been illuminating on something for a very long time around timing, and now that is ended. Okay, what else for Pisces? These flew on out. Pisces, ooh, we have the Emperor. Whoa. Emperor, Four of Wands. Hello, Pisces. Going with the flow, using your psychic information to follow the signs and the powers of the mystery, because you've been exploring a lot of options and now something has changed and now a gift is coming in. Okay, first of all, Pisces, you won't have this many cards. Hi, Johan, how are you? Welcome. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Yes, free Palestine every way, every day, all the time. Free from what? We need to end all the global empires, mainly the US and Israel is not real. Anywho, moving on. The light, something you're very attracted to. Wow, this is good. This almost seems a little bit like Aquarius. So there may be a Pisces Aquarius crossover here, or maybe you're a cusper, but this is kind of insane. Someone or something has been a lot of whoa, Pisces. You have been so attracted to this person or situation for so long and felt like this was a soulmate that maybe you weren't talking to. Wow. And you've been like waiting or looking. I don't know what the fuck. Be a Virgo, but that's not what I'm getting either. And now the time has come for you or them to stand as an emperor, empress, to have this union going with the flow, using your intuition to follow the signs, because this prophet card is about literally being just psychically guided to something and being a master of this Kundalini energy. Having a lot of knowledge helped change something and let this gift come in, because the octopus is about being very busy, having a lot of experience. Wow. And then now you have a gift. This is a really good reading. Hey, Tony Montana. Yes. I used to be obsessed. That was my favorite movie. That's such a junior high thing to say. My favorite movie in high school was Scarface. Junior high school. I don't remember when I watched it. I used to love that gangster shit. Anyway, back to this. So Pisces, looks good. It looks like you have gotten enough illumination about the timing, why something ended, and now it's time for you or someone to stand as a true emperor in their own power, regardless of the gender, to have the stable union, to go with the flow, because you have been following these signs and you've gotten a lot of information along the way about why something changed, and this has allowed a gift to come in. And wow, this is really good. Okay, Pisces, I don't know what this thing is. So we have Taurus, possibly Aries, Virgo, Scorpio here. But another strong kind of work was done, something has moved, and you're very much attracted to it. Maybe you've been juggling the conflict internally with the soulmate. Maybe you have a soulmate that you haven't talked to. Wow, but you've been using your intuition about. Whoa. All right, let's get the crystal here. What crystal does Pisces need? Oh, you got to protect yourself, Crystal. Get you a fucking black tourmaline. This almost looks just like the one I have. All right, so you need some protection. It says protect your light. And look what we have, the light. Oh, emojis. So Pisces, there is a light that's been shining in you that has been lit by something absolutely beautiful. So if this is a soulmate, you need to protect them for sure. Or this is just the love that you have for the soulmate or the situation. Grounding black tourmaline is a slightly magnetized semi-precious gemstone with a reputation for protecting a delicate psyche. That's you from a case of the crazies. Oh my God. Sorry, Pisces, that we had to get you so hard with that, but you're definitely a delicate psyche with the case of the crazies, and establishing powerful energetic boundaries between you and all the zombies out there. Well, maybe that was it. You had to go through all these experiences and you're like, fucking no, like I want this gift that I had that I've always been waiting for and hoping, because the rest of it is just madness. Who needs it? Everyone. Where to put it? Beside your doors to keep emotional vampires out. Whoa, on yourself, in your pocket, everywhere. When to use it? Anytime you take public transportation, find yourself in a crowd, or hear the soul-sucking sound of a coworker, family member, or malignant demon taking more from you than you're giving back. Whoa. So protect yourself from, you know, this sense of being drained. Obviously, that's definitely Pisces problems by going with the flow and following your intuition, because the illumination about something, which I feel like was maybe the draining part because it took so long to get there and end the cycle. Maybe it was tough overthinking, or maybe you went through a divorce in sort of that you could meet this person, or vice versa. Wow, pretty strong message here, Pisces. This is intense. Let me know in the comment what the fuck's going on. And there I opened it up to Pisces right away. Maybe you didn't believe, they didn't believe something. Somebody was holding back. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Maybe an Aquarius. Didn't I say we had an Aquarius crossover? So maybe I'm reading for a Pisces Aquarius that are going to finally do the thing. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. It's time to work together, though. Go with the flow. Yeah, from far away. You've been waiting for this to come in. It could be something you don't even know yet. You had just had to do the shadow work. Maybe you've been single for years. Illuminating, why am I still single? And now Spirit is saying no more. We've been guiding you. You just had to make sure that this person in that situation didn't take you over. So yeah, especially if you're dating and you're sensitive, or you're trying to manifest a certain goal, you have to be careful, because along the way you could meet a lot of what you don't want. So Pisces, like I said, it seemed like there was a bit of a Aquarius crossover. So those are both really good reads. Seems like a fruition and a manifestation of something you've had in the pipelines for a while there, Pisces. Same for Aquarius. All right, moving on. Aries. Whoop, whoop. Where are my Aries at? Crazy bastards. I met the most, I'm going to go on about this, the most beautiful, gorgeous Aries woman I think I've ever seen in my life. I was like, you realize that society and all of the industry for marketing tries to make a face like this girl had. And it's funny because when I was talking to her, I was like, she's an Aries. But then I asked her and she's like, April 4th. And I'm like, oh my God. She is so beautiful. She looked like everything you could ever stick together to make like a perfect, what society considers a perfect face. She's an indigenous 19-year-old girl that lives in the reservation near me in a broken down, fucking beat up house, and a life full of a lot of trauma and chaos. And she is so fucking beautiful. I was like, you need to go be a model, because you have that brat's nose, those lips, those high cheekbones. She's so gorgeous. She's very tiny and petite. I'm like, you look like everything Hollywood would want. And you know, I'm like, see, that's the thing about Hollywood I don't give a fuck about. They're literally just some amazingly gorgeous, beautiful woman in just like the, you know, disenfranchised neighborhood near you versus the ugly bitches they put up in Hollywood and try to tell us they're beautiful. Like, it's all so fake and stupid. Moving on, Aries. Wounded warrior, what are you wore out about? Your own. Oh my God, because of the devil. What are you obsessed with? So it could be a Capricorn, but something has got you in wounded warrior that leaves you feeling out in the cold that you've been very attracted to. Oh my God, do we have a fucking Pisces Aries crossover? Whoa. Oh, I don't like all these cards. A lot of conflict here with the soulmate. Whoa. These are so similar to what we just had, and I mixed them all up. And here we have at the bottom of the deck. Are you kidding me? The Knight of Pentacles. And the Pisces. Okay, whoa. So something's taking a very long time. You've been trying to manifest this, I feel like. It's got you in wounded warrior. You're obsessed with something. So we have a Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. So very slow moving energy. You're tired because the devil has left you out in the cold, either financially or emotionally speaking. Even though you're very much attracted, you haven't seen some illumination about how the jugglings, your soulmate, has created conflict. And maybe they haven't talked about it, or you haven't talked about it, but someone has been in the silence, because this is literally like the card of you're not talking about something or talking to someone. And then we have the Tiger. So they could be born in 74, 62, 86, 98. But this is someone who's very charismatic and very poised and very powerful. So the devil has got you out in the cold. You were attracted to something that you were juggling, and now it's created a silence. Either someone's not talking about this, and this energy is very slow moving. So this gives me the feeling that you have been fucking around with something for far too long. So I'm seeing this as your energy and not seeing, that you weren't remembering correctly. So this could be about a union, a marriage, a relationship you're already in. There's a lot of Pisces energy here too. Whoa. Whoa. So someone is making a judgment call, and I feel like it's stressing you the fuck out. But the truth of the matter is the devil's the one that did this to you, Aries. Wow. This is a pretty strong message. Okay, so Aries, I'm just going to keep it real. The reason that you're not talking about this or to this person is because you were fucking juggling them and creating conflict this whole time. And for some reason you couldn't see it. I don't know if you were too attracted to them and you just felt left out in the cold by your own insecurities. So maybe that's it, that this is where you literally push people away or you sabotage shit, right? The devil's got things twisted here and makes you feel like you're not enough or you don't have enough, or like is keeping you financially blocked, even though you're very much attracted to doing something. And so you've been looking inward to see, well, why is there all this conflict and this juggling with my soulmate? And either I'm not talking about it, they're not talking about it. Maybe you have financial difficulties and you're not telling them or sharing that with them. And you've been work on this for a while and you just feel like, oh my God, when is this going to change? So you may need to talk about it now. Or this is about you literally juggling someone that you shouldn't have been. And then you're wondering why you feel all fucking worn out. Maybe they have tried to tell you and they're tired of telling you. That's the thing about Aries. Aries be running their fucking head against that dumb wall over and over again. And it's like, well, people tell them and they just do what they want anyways. So, okay, fine. Then sometimes that costs you a soulmate. That's great. Do what you want. And, you know, at what point, this is only when the Aries is like seasoned and chill and like in a place that they can actually illuminate, can they stop doing these behaviors of leaving themselves out in the cold because the devil has got them fucked up. And then they don't want to talk about it. And this causes silence between you and someone else. Someone very charismatic, someone very powerful, someone very much in their power. So maybe that's what someone did to you. And that's why you're going to talk to them. Because it took them a long time to apologize. And you're like, no, dude, you fucked this up a long time ago. You were treating me like shit. Now you want to come back and apologize and say you're sorry? And you look unbothered. So somebody's more unbothered than somebody else here, Aries. Let me know in the comments. Take it as it resonates. I don't know if it's you that did the neglecting or someone else created too much conflict, but it's taken a long time to get here, I see. And we have a lot of water sign energy and fire together. So let me know in the comments how this resonates, who I'm reading for. Okay, what do we have for Aries? What crystal do they need to help the situation? What's up with this? Why do these flip flop the other way? Uh-oh. Anybody else watching House of Dragons? Kind of was really good the first 2-3 episodes, and now I feel like it's crashed out. I'm like, God, this is... I'm like mad. Who's directing and writing this shit? I should be. Okay, here we go. Aries. Okay, the first card I see was this, the opal. And that even gives me watery energy. So you could be an Aries with water in your chart or vice versa, but this says, feel all your feels. Yeah, you're wounded, dude. The devil got you, bro. Broheim, ham, nib, lady. The devil got you somehow. And I don't know if it's because it made you feel sad because you felt like some soulmate person that you loved. It doesn't have to be romance, but they were juggling you and now you don't want to talk to them. It says opals are well hydrated amorphous mineraloids. Who needs it? The all black wardrobe set can benefit from black precious opals, bold pop of color and spiritual protection. Not so prolific artist can ride fire, opals burn. Where to put it? General rule: white and blue vibe in the head, pink with the heart, and black with the lower abdomen. When to use it? When you have something that needs to get moving, a project, a relationship, or an energetic block. Feel all your feels. Maybe this is it. Maybe the devil has made you feel like you're not good enough for some reason, and this is why you keep creating conflict with people that you love, and then that causes them to ghost you or vice versa, instead of staying in your power. So the devil has had you in some way, and Spirit is saying, feel your feels, but protect yourself. You need to get something removed here, this energetic block, start that project, or get that relationship, because you're definitely attracted to it. That's the part that I didn't understand. So it's like, what is this? And this doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're super attracted to something, then why would you need to push it away or feel like it's not enough for you? Maybe you're not enough for them. So I don't know why you would feel that way. Or someone made you feel that way. Again, maybe someone self-sabotaged a relationship with you, and you're standing in your power and you're like, okay, well, I guess if this is how you want to play it, then this is what we'll do. Then we won't talk because you are immature and insecure. So take it as it resonates. It could be either way, but I definitely see that something has taken a long time to get through. And then there's you using your intuition right there and maybe not remembering something correctly. So Spirit is saying, you got this, Aries. Do not relate to the devil. It's not real. All those limitations are just in your head. They don't exist inherently. They are, a biofeedback loop of our own insecurity that needs healed. And the reason why we experience that is so we can heal it. The devil's a liar. I'm telling you, if you met the devil, you would just be so unimpressed, everybody. If people think tarot's demonic, I'm like, you don't really know Satan at all. You are speaking Satan if you're out there doing that to people, but also very unimpressive. Why do you think he's got to be invisible? Like, definition of bad ideas and toxic masculinity and an ego that never ends and wanting to take in Robin's. It's really sad. You almost feel compassion. That's why I love it, like when South Park will like make the devil like they do, like a little bit relatable. Like we all understand because we all have inner devils. So good luck, Aries. You got this. Fight that inner devil, make it happen. You're attracted to it, go for it. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What do we got, Taurus? Where are my Taurans at? Okay, there you are, Taurus. Whoa. Are you learning a new spiritual path? Because that was white buffalo calf woman. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. That's me, Taurus, Moon. Whoop, whoop. Slow and steady. I'll get there. We'll get there eventually. In the meantime, here we go. Taurus, and all my Taurus placements. Where are my fellow Taurus moons at? All right, we have a renewal and a purification in the water. Springtime. We just passed spring, we're into summer, but this is about going in and purifying something and like refreshing it to have equal give and take. Ooh, maybe with a Virgo. All right, that's a good match. Taurus, Virgo, someone has Virgo placements, or this is equal give and take between you and someone or something about you. I'm getting too many cards today. I'm going to take them because now there's equal balance here. So something has been renewed and purified. There can be equal give and take, maybe with a Virgo, or something you've gotten illumination about, someone you've been separated from, or maybe you've just been single for a long time, balancing out your own inner scales, doing your shadow work around your love. Oh my God, this reminds me very much of Aquarius's. Whoa, this is like Aquarius. This has like the same cards. This is an Aquarius, this is an Aquarius, this is an Aquarius. Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with here, or just, wow. Oh my God, whoa. Taurus, you did it. But it was painful. So this is funny because the bottom of the deck is the overall energy of the reading. So sitting with tension and duality, something can both be painful and liberating at once. Look at and who we got there. I should have known. So Taurus, this is pretty amazing. You have 1, 2, 3, underneath here, 4 major arcana. We'll skip the double. But we have 1, 2, 3 major arcana here. You going inward for illumination, so that you could finally do equal give and take and balance out the scales. So this is telling me this is something you did on your own. It could have been in regards to someone else or some relationship. I think relationships were part of it, but I don't think it has to be something specific. You did the shadow works, or you're being encouraged to do the shadow work around love, following your spiritual guides and ancestors so that you could have a new beginning. Wow. And now we have Aries here and then Gemini, Virgo. So double Virgo, but I feel like this is just you manifesting this new beginning. This is amazing. You might be meeting an Aries soon, or someone with Aries placements. Since we did have Aries had some, it's like they needed to go through that. Some tough cycles ended, and we had the devil in Aries. So you could be on a cusp, Taurus, Aries cusp, or this is just about you working through that energy. And maybe you're going to meet someone who had to defeat their own devil and you were just waiting for your own partner. Sometimes that happens. People say that, like, if you're really on a path to manifesting a true soulmate, you got to wait for divine timing. And sometimes it's not about you. You're ready, but you haven't even met them yet because they've been on their path. So Taurus, you could be meeting somebody with Aries placements. But regardless, I feel like this is just you manifesting this true love after doing your shadow work and balancing out your bullshit to know what equal give and take is. Then you've ended a cycle of the devil. So I don't know if you were taking more than you were giving or giving more than you're taking, but that shit's over. And now you're going to explore, ooh, the death mother who makes you happy. Well, that makes me feel weird. I feel like you're going to explore any minds of narcissism or any attachments that you have on a deeper level, especially since we have the shadow work here. And that's going to make you happy because you're following your ancestors and now you're going to know the truth. So instead of like allowing people to gaslight you or just making assumptions or just cutting them off before you get to know them, I think what's going to happen is you are going to start to really be more authentic here because you're doing the shadow work and you're ending anything that holds you back from exploring. Yeah, maybe there was a narcissistic person. So Taurus, maybe you were dating a narcissist or you dated a string of narcissists, or maybe your mother issues, or maybe your mother's a narcissist, or just that heavy narcissistic energy around your neck really prevented you from moving forward. In what? In love. To be happy that you did it. And now there's a truth that you're realizing about a decision. Yeah, so I think you're going to meet somebody. And what did I say? And there's a fucking 2 of Cups right there. I think you know you're going to meet someone too. So Taurus, let me know in the comments what's going on, because you have definitely manifested this. But I see this was a hard-won path of you going inward and doing a lot of shadow work and seeing yourself in maybe ways and how you didn't give, you gave too much or too little. And now you've renewed yourself. All right. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Yeah, it's hard to go inward, isn't it? Get in there. Get her done. I hear ya. I'm a Taurus moon. I'm slow. I used to hate that placement, but I realized, what is on my shit? Sometimes I'll be getting on the stuff and I'll be like, what the fuck is this? And it's like syrup or something. Is this like what? I feel bad because I feel like I always get stuff all over me when I try to eat. And drink too. Like a little kid almost. That's why I have to take off all my designer stuff before I eat. Come on, I'm gonna eat. All right, Taurus, good job. So there's been a renewal. You've been renewed. I'm renewed. I was rejuvenated before. Now I'm rejuvenated. You rejuvenated. You understand what equal give and take is. You balance out some skills. You've done the shadow work. Your ancestors were guiding. Now you get this new beginning in love for real that you manifested, and you ended this tough cycle with Satan. With Satan. Here you go. Now what crystal's going to help you meet this true love? I'm excited for this and this, Taurus. This is the energy. You might meet this person like soon. And this is, we had the shadow card. You might meet this person by the new moon. Wow. All right. So, oh my gosh, what do we have? Ametrine. Oh my God, this is one of my favorite crystals. It's like this is one of the first crystals I ever worked with. It's crazy. I have an ametrine spirit quartz. And it's like a dualistic, it's twin flame quartz. So this is like a twin flame crystal, like it's masculine, feminine principles combined. All right, so make your big dreams come to your big life. Yeah, Taurus, you go big or you go home. I love this, Taurus. So ametrine is a balanced blend of amethyst and citrine. I used to have one. I got an expensive one as a necklace. I don't know what happened to it. I guess I lost it. And then I've had several ametrines. I always lose my ametrines, which is crazy because I always call them in when I want to like date and have romance and I'm balancing out that twin flame energy. And then they always disappear somehow. That's so weird. Anyways, where do they go? I don't know. So, and then one time, oh, here's another funny story, Taurus. This is going to be a message to you. I feel like I'm giving a message. Then one time I ordered an ametrine, a big one, because they're expensive, online, and it never fucking came to me. I got a refund from the crystal dealer, but isn't that crazy? So I lose them, and then one I ordered and it didn't come. So that's probably a message for you, Taurus, about true love and your Ten of Cups, that maybe you feel like you've been trying to find this inner masculine, feminine, or this romantic balance. And this is what we have now is balance. This is all about balance. Whoa, Taurus. This is good stuff. Don't forget your condoms. Okay. Wow. So this is a balance of amethyst and citrine, which to me is Leo, Aquarius. Amethyst is Aquarius. Leo is citrine. We're right now in the north and south node of Leo, Aquarius. We're in Leo season and we have an Aquarius full moon. Whoa. So many syncs. Listen, Taurus, I think something big is going to happen maybe today or tomorrow. Today. Its energy is idea for shifting through mental chatter underneath pure inspiration. Act on it. Yeah, you wanted to have your true love, but you maybe didn't do the shadow work or see how you were over or under giving somehow. Who needs it? The chronically indecisive and Libras. Well, they're both ruled by Venus. Where to put it? Wherever you do your best thinking. When to use it? If a deadline is on the horizon and you need a big idea, if you can't decide on something, swipe right or left. Call on ametrine. Remember, either way, everything is going to be amazing. Aw. I love this. Wow, Taurus, this is like, I feel like today, Pisces, Aquarius, and Taurus has had the amazing readings. So that's 2 fixed signs and 1 mutable. So yay, which makes sense because we're in fixed sign energy. So Taurus, this looks really good. And if you haven't done the shadow work, Spirit's saying that's exactly what, so if I'm reading for Tauruses that haven't done their shadow work and balanced out and understand what equal give and take is and gone inward, by following your ancestors, then you need to do it. And this is your sign. So, and as I say that, look what I open up to. Taurus's card. Wow. Amazing. Good job, me. So Taurus, this is exciting. As a Taurus moon, I'm also excited. You've done it. Oh, you used your intuition. Yeah, you were definitely being, through the conflict. So literally you had to dance with the devil. Turns out the devil was you and your own realization of what equal give and take is, whatever that means to you. But you did the shadow work. You had to walk away from a lot of people probably, right? Because Taurus tends to overgive or undergive, depending on the situation, depending on how stubborn and fucked up they are. And so you've seen now, all right, this is where I give too much or give too little. And now you're ready to manifest your true love. So I'm fucking excited for you. I'm trying to put this backwards, not a, there we go. All right, good job, Taurus. Yes, you did. Awesome. I love this, Connie. Makes me happy for you. I love that you're happy. I want you to do the thing. We all should be doing the thing. If not, hire someone to help you do the thing. It's like I'm begging people all the time. Can you please just heal? But I know it takes a long time. You know, I had to do like 20 hardcore years of healing. So then 5 more of past life healing. That's the worst part. You think this life is bad. Holy Macintosh. Just wait till you tap into your own seeds of dysfunction from all the past lives. That'll really keep you going. All right, here we go. Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where's my Gemini at? Gemini. Did I text the right Gemini? Oh, shit. My friend's like, text me when you're on live. She's a Gemini. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I know about 3 motherfuckers named Jen. Jenny and Jennifer. Were they the right one? Let's see. Oops. Hopefully I did. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, Jen, this one's for you. And all the other Geminis out there. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Oh, there we go. Jazzy Bella, Gemini. Woo woo. Oh, Gemini Moon. Oh my God, you poor thing. I feel like Gemini Moons are... They have been a dominant force in my life, and I would say the bane of so much of me trying to have relationships with them. I love them so much. I feel like I attract them somehow as a Taurus moon, and Gemini moon is very chaotic for me because they change so much. And I was like, oh, which one are we dealing with today? All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. We love you. What you got going on? This is for my Geminis. Because everything with them is very much how they feel in the moment. So it's like a lack of consistency that gets me. It's my Taurus moon. Here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do we have for you? Oh my God, a tough cycle is ending for a passionate new beginning to arrive. So when we're starting out with the Ten of Swords, this is either about, yeah, ooh, okay, Gemini. Something tough ending, a gift. So we had the gift in Aquarius too. Oh my God, and we could be dealing in Aquarius. Oh my God, okay, whoa. So tough cycles ending here for a gift that you opened that you thought was an emperor. Whoa, it turned out to be a devil. Wait a minute. Gemini, what's happening? Okay, I'm going to stop there. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. This is the overall energy for the reading. This makes you very satisfied. You've been receiving signs and synchronicities along the way because this is the white owl who does drop signs and synchronicities. The raven guides us, right? But this is the ones that are telling you, giving you confirmations that you are on the right path, been following your intuition for this new beginning in love, using your intuition. Wow. Okay, so some tough cycle is ended. Either regarding, I feel like this is not you. And you could be dealing with an Aquarius because we have the similar energy here. But whatever this is, it makes you happy. Because you thought you were right about it. You felt like it was an intuition. And now you're beginning something that you love. Now, this doesn't have to be, it could be around your intuition. It doesn't have to be a person. This could be you ending indecision so that you could take control of your life, particularly do the things that make you happy, and write about your experience dancing with the devil. So I have Aries, Taurus, and I have Capricorn here. But I feel like the gift that it's almost as like you wrote, you're going to write, or you're writing a book about something that happened in your life. This is what I'm getting for you, some Gemini somewhere. How you started a passionate romance with someone that you thought was an emperor and they turned out to be a devil. So this is that. Or this is about you ending something passionate or beginning, sending it cycles so you could start something passionate with this emperor. Right? And I don't know why this devil is sideways here. So these don't seem like the same person. Or this could be you that have made a devil out of an emperor. But there is a sense of happiness because the cycle is ending. And now you're getting this gift, this emperor that you really love and you've been writing towards, almost like looking for this person. So this seems like a really good reading, Gemini, because it feels like you have ended something with this devil, which is what I got. What did we just have last? Taurus? So again, Taurus, Gemini crossover could be a cusper I'm reading for, or this is about you just finally telling the devil to fuck off, right? So that you could have this new beginning as an emperor with your emperor. So maybe this is it. This is the thing you need to do a long time ago, but you had a hard time doing. You couldn't let go of this devil, but Spirit kept telling you, let go of it, let go of it, let go of it, let go of it, just let it go. And now you're finally doing that in this energy. So you've been following your intuition, knowing that the right thing for you to have a renewal in your love life or something you love, because again, it doesn't have to be romance. Maybe it's some other situation that you love or a place that you love or a job that you love. that you're hearing from so that you can start this. Because without this, these two, this is amazing. Like this is all as good as the other ones. Like this Gemini reading is as good as the Pisces, Aquarius, and Taurus one. But these two are like, okay, you had to defeat a devil first. And maybe it wasn't a person, it was your own mind state, like fucking you over, because we have the Lovers down here and they're not even chained to the devil. See, that's interesting to me as well. This girl's just passed out. It's like she's crying, I'm over this. And this guy's like, what did I do? So maybe you were making mistakes over and over again that were stopping you from your love. And now you finally changed them and you're writing it down, or someone you're writing to or is written to you. So take that as it resonates. But either way, makes you happy. The dance with the devil's over. So again, we've defeated some devils around here, kids. This is like the third or fourth reading where Satan has been undone. Another one, Satan was ruining somebody's life. Aries, you need to get to it. So here we go. What do we have for Gemini? What crystal do they need? What crystal do you have? Whoa. Herkimer diamond, power washer energy. What is it? Herkimer diamonds are not diamonds, duh. They're just a really extra hard clear quartz with their, they have dual facets on the end. That's why they're called diamonds. Who needs it? Reiki masters, travelers on the spiritual path, highly sensitive people. Where to put it? In spaces you want to zone as sacred. When to use it? When you're reaching the clearer than ever through spirituality, therapy, healing work. Brush off those unwanted vibes with Herkimer diamond. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like you've finally gotten to this because you got rid of this shit. The lying, cheating, stealing, double talking Gemini bullshit. Sorry to say it, but you guys are pretty much all the same. I love you, and I have never met a Gemini that I trusted. I don't know if I ever will, and that's okay. But you know, it may block certain things in your life and pathways that you want. And I feel like now you're finally ending this bullshit. Or maybe this is not you. Maybe it's somebody else you've been bullshitting with for far too long. Right? It's far too long you've been doing this. And so now it's like, this is not as attractive as it used to be. This would be all the way. So you're ending it now. And maybe you're going to write someone and tell them about that. Maybe you've had a drug or alcohol addiction or some sort of obsession, pornography. I don't know what this is. Sometimes I feel like Geminis just lie a lot, which is weird because I'm like, they're about communication. You think the honesty would be the most exciting path, but anywho, what do I know? So you're ending something here with the devil, and I like this. And so power washer energy, just let it go. Tell the truth, be honest, at least with yourself, to the best of your ability. And this is what's going to bring you happiness and what your ancestors and spiritual guides want, right? Hey, how's it going, Christine? How are you, dear one? Welcome. Yeah, so I like this. So if you're a Gemini, I like this because this is showing me growth. And as a spiritual tarot reader, which is what I am, I'm a spiritual guide, I'm a life coach, I'm a Buddhist reverend. I'm, you know, you can check out my website, but I like integrity. And I would rather sit with loud, stupid, ugly, dumb, illogical integrity than, you know, dance with the devil over and over again and sabotage my own happiness. Because it seems like there was a little bit of that previously, and now you're moving past it, Gemini. So I really love this for you. So good job, Geminis. Very good. So like I said, without these two cards, this would be as good as the other ones. And so Pisces, Aquarius had amazing reads. There could be a crossover there. Maybe you're dealing with them. Taurus has a really good one. Yeah, so letting go of that energy that's just gonna like consume the world. And standing in your Emperor/Empress power. And so that you can have this new beginning that you've been wanting. So here we go. Cancer. Whoop, whoop. Happy Cancer, past Cancer, post-Cancer season. Happy birthdays. I only came on like once or twice. I was so busy in June in Cancer season. Is it over yet? I don't know. I'm like, I work every day. No, not every day. Some days I don't. But the seasons do blur into one. All right, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where are my crabbies at? Cancer, my fellow Cancerians. I am a Cancer stellium. Yep. Cancer, Mercury. We just got out of that. Now aren't we in, something's retrograding. Again, I'm not an astrologer, and even so, you'd have to pick one of the fucking systems because there are at least 3 main systems that are all different. So, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do we have? Whoa. Interesting. Uh-oh. Interesting. Okay. So we have somebody wanting to win at all costs, which took a long time. They had to do some shadow work. They felt left out in the cold. Okay, this is uncomfortable. And I don't resonate with it. But this is interesting to me as well. Well, maybe this is what you're breaking through. Ooh, the Palomino. So the Palomino is the overall energy of the reading. Yeah, Satnin, it's a very powerful creature. Someone or something has been juggling you, the Empress. You've been juggling something, trying to manifest something that's been overburdensome. Ooh, the silence. Enjoy this. Oh, whoa. Wow. Okay, didn't we get this? Okay, there you are. So Cancer, interesting. I'm going to read this as the overall energy too, but so far we see that somebody's desire to win, you or someone else's, took a long time, put him in the night man energy. This is about the one that has mastered the shadow. That shadow work left you feeling out in the cold, heartbroken, and now, you know, using the artist card to try to figure out a way forward. So maybe not as swiftly because it's sideways, right? Didn't. And then the harpy eagle is like your ancestors telling you something needs to change. So you were juggling someone or something for far too long that you were trying to manifest, became overburdened. You didn't talk about it with anyone. Then you finally did talk about it. The serpent that was eating you alive, this lover energy, whoa, that you've manifested because you couldn't forget, and now you're moving forward. So, whoa, because you're spiritually guided. So this gives me the feeling, oh my God, whatever you have been fucking struggling with silently, Cancer, you big baby, you finally have let it go. So I don't think you told anybody about this sort of stuff that was going on in your mind. Well, that sounds very Cancery. Let me read the, where's this Palomino at? So the night man, don't be afraid of the dark, greet the shadows. So it's like you were afraid of the dark and you didn't want to greet the shadows, and that left you heartbroken and out in the cold. And now you're trying to manifest moving forward, and Spirit is saying, well, in order to do so, something has to change. I like that we have two horse imageries here. So this is telling me that it took you a long time to listen to your ancestors about what needed to change because you were just leaving yourself out in the cold, or someone else was leaving you out in the cold. Some energy of wanting to win here. But Spirit is saying that you don't need to be afraid of the dark. You can literally create whatever you want. You know that. And maybe you didn't realize that, and that's why you couldn't move forward. And then your ancestors here being like, okay, now are you ready to change? And then you're like, yes, I'm ready to change. So a little bit of self-sabotage, a little bit is what I'm picking up on, as well as maybe you're attracted to people that self-sabotage, if that doesn't resonate, right? So maybe you were attracting a certain type of person and you're like, well, how is it that I keep attracting this or feel like this? And Spirit's like, well, something needs to change. What? Well, then you need to move forward. And don't be afraid of the dark. Don't be afraid to get hurt. So I'm going to read this because, like I said, I wanted to read the overall energy. Allow yourself to roam free on occasion. It's time to put hard work to meet your goals. Yeah. So you were juggling something that you weren't talking about. I don't know if it was your kids and you were trying to figure out how am I going to get, you know, some more help here, but I don't feel that way either. This is about you moving forward and roaming free after doing the shadow work and facing your darkest fears. And the Eight of Wands is like, it didn't happen swiftly. It took you a while maybe to get past this Harpy Eagle energy. So it's a little more difficult. And we just got out of Cancer Mercury retrograde for communication or something. So it's time to reassess your life and adjust accordingly. Listen to the message Spirit is sending you. Yeah. So all this heartbreak was because you wanted to win or someone else wanted to win at all cost. It took you forever to do the shadow work around your fears and your fear of betrayal and your fear of either financial instability or just being left out in the cold. And so now it's like a reboot of you like writing a different timeline because the other one didn't work and you had to change it. So wow, that was a lot to get out, Cancer. Oof, I feel like you should pay me just for that. It feels like my nose got stuffy. It feels like a therapy session I just had to do. Whoa. Okay, Cancer. That was a lot of drama. What crystal do you need, my love? Okay. Moldavite. Fuck yeah. That's the one I couldn't think of last time when I was on this damn stream. I was like, what's the green one? Moldavite. I have one in the shape of Africa that I really want to put in copper, but I have to trust someone to wrap it in copper because it's expensive. Anywho, moving on. Moldavite. Transform your life on earth. What the fuck? This whole entire reading was literally that. This was you being a bitch baby. Sorry, Cancer. I love you. Or maybe someone was a bitch baby to you, but something changed because of shadow work. And I feel like, why am I wouldn't read about someone else's shadow work, but maybe I am. I'm reading about yours, Cancer, and it's time to move forward because you finally faced all the darknesses of your shadow and you realize, oh, the reason I'm not moving forward is because I didn't change this thing. What's this thing I needed to change? My fear of being hurt and left out in the cold. So face it. It says transform your life on earth. Moldavite is a glossy, pale to green, dark green tektite formed by a meteorite impacted 15 million years ago in what is now Germany. Whoa, it's trippy AF and it's expensive AF. Yes, it is very expensive. So Germany could be a part of this. 15 million years ago. Maybe you were holding on to stuff from 15 million years ago in Germany. I don't know. Whoa. Who needs it? Spiritual seekers. That's you. Extraterrestrials trapped in human bodies. That's definitely Cancer. Our hearts are bigger than anything on this planet. Ayahuasca enthusiasts and Aquarians. If you fall in love with Aquarian Cancer, if you fall in love with Aquarius Cancer, get you all the protective crystals you need. Where to put it? In the middle of your forehead during meditation and on alien landing sites. When to use it? When you feel too grounded or disconnected from spirit. Moldavite is about operating at a higher frequency when you're looking for more wow and whoa. Use this on your meditation cushion and experience your beyond your perceptions with Moldavite. Like, you needed to go beyond your perceptions. And if you haven't done this work yet, Spirit is saying this is what needs to happen. So Cancer, here you are, wanting to win at all costs, wondering why something is taking so long, but the shadow work is showing you, or needs to show you, that is your fear of being left out in the cold. That is creating this experience, and something needs to change. Or maybe there's a behavioral pattern that you have. Maybe you are picking people that are incorrect or what have you. Everybody needs to look at themselves objectively if they can. That's why you should hire somebody. But I think you're moving forward finally, Cancer. That's what the point of this is. I feel like I talked a lot during, who else had a big reading like this? Oh, Aries too. So maybe the cardinal signs are coming out of this retrograde being more affected, possibly. But now you're moving forward after juggling your own emperor or empress energy, because you've tapped inward and saw that it was you was depleting yourself by not saying or doing the thing. And then you wrote it down. So I love that we have the silence and the word. Oh my God, about the serpent. Something you were definitely avoiding. No way, Cancer, avoiding something that you're definitely avoiding that needed to be addressed. So good job transforming. You got in through it, Cancer. Yay. And now something good is going to come in, because you're ready, if you haven't already, to take this long journey. Or maybe it has been a long journey since we did have the Knight of Pentacles, and finally change to move forward. Yay, you balance out the scales. Good job. So you don't have to be afraid of being left out in the cold. You don't have to be afraid of heartbreak. You're strong enough. You can get through any of this. And in this tough cycle, just do your shadow work, people. We create our own reality here. Turns out the call's coming from the inside. And so that's why blaming other people is an easy way out. And it's also why relationships are so difficult as well. Okay, Leo, happy Leo season. Whoop, whoop. Happy full moon on you today. It's my friend Jazz's birthday. Happy birthday, Jazz. She's 31 today. Hopefully she'll visit. I was like, can you come visit? And she's like, oh, I'm like, she's not coming to visit. I'm not in a big city. It's not as interesting, but where I live is so beautiful. Everybody should want to visit because it's breathtaking. It's every day I'm here, I'm like, oh my gosh. And my brain gets blown out and the spirits touch my toes. I love all of it. I love nature. Please, please, please help me keep a hold of the water. Please help me fight for the water. Me and the indigenous water protectors. Leo, sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node. What do we have? Leo, happy full moon in your sign. Whoa, you're not getting to calmer waters about something. Okay, not great, huh? About this gateway. Oh, I don't like this not getting calmer waters about passing the gateway with this very charismatic person. There's you, very charismatic. What's wrong? Maybe it's just something you're passing through. Ooh, the shadow. The shadow's coming out a lot today for a full moon, you guys. Leo, what's happening? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Leo. I'm like, why don't you have a seat? Let's have a talk. Okay. Why are you... It's like you haven't got to calmer waters to pass through this gate with the tiger because you haven't done your shadow work. So the union isn't full yet. Isn't upright yet. And this could just be a union with yourself on the inside. You're still learning why there was a rest or a break. So it's almost like you're figuring out why you've been on a break for having something stable in your life. And I don't know if you feel like you haven't been getting to calmer waters passing through this gate and doing the shadow work, but you have been spiritually guided. And Spirit is saying you need to believe. Maybe you need to apologize to somebody. This gift that's coming in or did come in for you. Oh my God, that you turned into a devil and held back from, even though you were attracted to it. This is ended a cycle that left you out in the cold. Okay, whoa. All right, well, this is interesting, Leo, because this is kind of the opposite of all the other good readings I have. I hate to say this, is similar to Aries reading of, it's not as intense as Aries, but we did have the double back here. There's something here about you not believing in this gift that was spiritually handed to you. I get Aquarius, Taurus, and or this is Taurus, but This is a gift. And then you made a devil out of it, or you thought it was the devil, and so you held back, even though you were attracted to it, and this ended the cycle. Oof. So I don't know if I'm reading for a Leo or just someone that has heavy Leo placements, because this is why you didn't get to calmer waters and pass through the gate as the tiger, is because the shadow work wasn't enough, or you haven't done it yet. The Nightman's not afraid. You gotta not be afraid. And then you'll have more stability to learn why there was a break or why you're taking a break. This is very conflicting information as well as energy. It's like you didn't want to pass through the gate because you didn't feel confident or someone else isn't confident. But now it's like you're blocking it up and you're wondering why it's not been stable. But Spirit is saying it's because you haven't been willing to pass through. Something wasn't willing to pass through. Six of Swords in reverse is not getting to calmer waters with this gate tiger. And then that push somebody into the shadow or is encouraging you to shadows. If you're wondering why something isn't stabilizing or you're not in union with someone or something, it's because there's still shadow work that needs to be done. Or maybe you're wondering why it took so long. Why did it take so long to get through this gate? The shadow work. Because this had to be stable first, and there was learning to do and resting to take. And this could be a Taurus that you're guided to, but now it's time to believe in this gift. Don't turn a devil out of it. The devil made this all slow down. Yeah, but this is over. So the only thing that gives me pause is this. Everything else is really good. Otherwise, I would say it's like Aquarius. It's like the 5 signs that we had. This could be the 6th best reading that we had. And I don't know if it just took you a long time. I don't have Taurus energy here. Maybe you don't want to go through the gate anymore. Maybe that's it too, Leo. Maybe Spirit is saying, do you still believe? Do you believe in life after love? And is this the devil that's fucking with you? So if you're wondering why something took so long and someone took so long to arrive to you, or some love romance took so long and you're questioning it, look at you like, I don't know, man, this seemed to take a long time. I can't trust it. It's because the devil's here fucking with you. Don't let the devil fuck with you. It's like you're looking at it. You're like, why did this take so long? And why wasn't it stable? It's because something or someone was doing shadow work. And don't allow Satan to convince you otherwise, to hold back. Because you want this, whatever it is. You want this new beginning. Yeah, the scales are balanced. Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, or you have that in your chart. Yeah, but there's balance. So basically, don't over fucking think this shit. Don't wonder why it took so long. It took so long because it took so long. Do you want it or not? You have to ask yourself that. I don't know. Steve. Okay, Leo, I'm moving on. Seems like a rough one. Happy birthday, by the way, Leo. But there's spiritual guidance here. So ask your spiritual guides, your ancestors, your angels, what to do. Because I feel like you are having a hard time moving through the gate, or you're just wondering what the fuck took so long. I don't know. Shadow work. Don't be afraid. It's almost like maybe, Leo, you've been single for so long, you're like, well, do I trust it now? Do I really pass through this gate? You could be dealing with someone born in the year of the tiger. Maybe that's just you or another Leo, because I don't have any signs here. And these are all minor arcana, by the way, except for this one. So it's like there's destiny here and everything else that you could adjust around it. So let's see what you got. You've got Tektite here. So get you a Tektite. It says raise your vibration. Where to put it? On your UFO landing pad and beside your meditation cushion. Who needs it? Oh my God, this is hilarious. Thank you, Spirit. Who needs it? I hail from a star in Orion's belt, people. Look. So this is your destiny. That's what I'm saying. There's destiny here now. And so don't fuck it up. These currently overburdened by resentments, and maybe that's it. Maybe you're overburdened by resentment and you're like, well, why did this take so long? I don't trust this now. Blah, 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 blah. So Tektite describes any natural glass formed as a result of a meteor impact on Earth. Modern science deems the stones terrestrial because they have different makeups. When to use it? When gravity feels extra heavy and it's time to initiate launch sequence and blast off, you're bored with Earth life and want to expand your intergalactic horizons. Well, we do have that imagery here. So I think you need to pass through this gate, let go of the resentments, and maybe it's going to take you a while and you need to take a break. Maybe you don't need to talk to this person or deal with this situation, but don't fuck it up though, because this is definitely something that you're spiritually guided towards, and the devil wants you to hold back. Ew. There's a difference. Okay, let's see difference here, people. One, Spirit's like, this is a gift, believe in it. Another one, Satan's like, well, fuck that, I'm holding back, right? Even though I'm really attracted to the situation. And that's going to end it. Wow, all right. That was a lot as well. feel like I've done a lot of talking today. It's a real Aquarius type of read. Pretty far out, man. Thirstier. What time is it? Okay. So how is everybody? Look at this. This is a real love, though, Leo. What happened to the Ten of Cups? Yeah. What am I going to have for lunch? Is my big thoughts of the day. Before I have to go to work again. So does anyone have a question before I move on? I'm just taking a tiny break. Yes and no is free. Everything else is pinned in the chat description. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. Verified as a psychic and clairvoyant. So if you want a reading, now's the time. I don't come on very often, just the new and full moons anymore. I used to come on more often, but people weren't buying readings, so I'm not going to come on and work for free. No. Doctors don't work for free. Real psychics don't work for free. Mediums don't work for free. We're not doing free things. In this economy, when you're a baby and you're starting something, yes, do it for free. I'm not. I'm an old, tenured novice at this point in everything that I do. So here we go. Virgos. Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node. Let's light some incense. I'm getting hungry, and I'm like, ugh, what do I gotta make for dinner? Ugh. Some leftovers. Maybe. I swear the bane of my existence is having to eat every like 4 to 6 hours. Like, what a dumb system. Such a stupid system. It would be cooler to be like a snake and you just eat like once a week. Snake. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do you have for my Virgos out there? Virgo. Whoa. All right. No Empress here. Is that you? Is that somebody else? Virgo. Oh, conflict. Ew, ew. About the Ten of Pentacles. Are you fighting with your partner? Because the Empress in reverse is no bueno. This is a bad mom, a bad... Well, it's Taurus Libra, but forget about that. This is like a bad boss or a bad wife or just a bad relationship with somebody that is a feminine energy in your life. That's a big one. Could be your mom. You're fighting with your mom, your wife. Holy tits on a brick. Because you don't know, because they don't know about this Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay, Virgo. Well, now we get some juice here. Holy shit's on it. Okay, well, this is a lot of stuff. I'm going to put this away. This is like the overall under energy. You have... What have you been... Okay, Virgo, see, you've been juggling something that you were trying to architect as well, going into your subconscious, and now you want to move forward. There's conflict because you want to move forward with someone or something. Oh my God, look. And then we have you defending your position about a cycle ending because you want a new beginning. Whoa. Virgo. What a bunch of complicated stuff. Wow. So you're having some conflict here with someone that you consider a Ten of Pentacles. Could be your mother, could be your wife, because they don't know about this sideways Queen of Wands that, what is this? Or they're not giving you the offer that you want. This could be the same person, but something isn't coming in and you're defending your position. Wow. Interesting. She didn't come in reverse. She came in sideways. The Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. It's really the energy of a social, powerful, socializing, sexual, just whatever, can get what she wants. She didn't come in for a while. But do you see how they're both like facing this way, which is like telling me it's not all the way this way, but it's kind of that. So maybe something took a long time to come in that created conflict. Did you marry somebody else? So we have Pisces, we have Taurus, we have Libra, and we have a Queen of Wands sideways. So something wasn't so sexy because something else didn't come in. And this created conflict here. And now you're defending your position about the work that needs done to manifest this. Whoa, because the cycle has ended around illusions and the path, the spiritual path that you've been on, that you've been stuck around with your Two of Cups. Okay, this is very much a love reading. I would say it could be family or something, but the Two of Cups here with the balance is saying it's not. So there was a lot of conflict around this person and you in your life. Someone either was your Ten of Pentacles, you wanted to be your Ten of Pentacles. They didn't act the part of the Empress. And what's unknown is that the reason why this person couldn't be your empress / emperor is because something didn't come in for them. Maybe an offer that they wanted from you, maybe money or something that they weren't getting, because the 3 of Wands in reverse is like, this is not coming in. Don't wait for it. And then the sideways is. So there was a lot of conflict in the situation that you found that you had to defend around the work to end something else. Wow, I'm like intrigued by this. I wish I knew more. I don't know who I'm reading for, but I don't know if this is your mom that doesn't know about your woman or your man. Again, gender is, I don't care. Or if your mom's a fucking crazy psycho hose beast and she interferes in your love life and your marriage, and this makes your wife not to want to have sex with you or your husband, okay, which is valid. Because if anybody's meddling parent is in their bedroom, guess what? Your bedroom's going to be pretty empty pretty soon. So you might as well sleep with your mom or dad or something. I go off on that shit because I have had more than one encounter. It's weird because I was like, is there something astrologically about this where moms are somehow a weird part of... I'm like, do I just attract mama's boy? And then I figured out, oh, it's mom. And I'm like, oh, everybody's a mama's boy. But I'm a Cancer, so I have very motherly energy. So anywho, wife, mother, boss, something created conflict with your money, but you don't know, and they don't know, somebody doesn't know. Is this prevented someone or something from coming in? And then you're defending your position about the work that you had to do to manifest this ending of a tough cycle because there were too many illusions around it. This gives me a chance. It's like someone who lives with their mom. Well, yeah, you're not going to have a stable relationship if you live with your family. Like, I mean, unless you're from a different culture where people live with their parents until they get married, and then that's gross. Like, who wants to take care of a baby man who doesn't have his own laundry? Like, come on, people. I don't know, Virgo. This is weird. That's what I feel like, weird. The deception part that's weird. This is the part that's weird. That the conflict with somebody's mother affected their ability to manifest this person. And maybe that's you. You couldn't manifest a sexy energy because you're too busy fucking with this. Yeah, I mean, if you're married, you shouldn't be doing this anyways, but take it as it resonates. Let's see what we have, Virgo. What crystal do we need for you? Oh, a Herkimer diamond. Didn't we get that for somebody else? Leo or something? Yeah, power wash your energy. So you could be dealing with a Leo. Maybe you were dealing with an ex-wife. Maybe this is an ex-wife that was affecting your love life. Whew, anywho, sounds like a lot of drama, Virgo. Okay, so who needs it? Reiki masters, travelers on the spiritual path, highly sensitive people. In the space you want to zone is sacred. When to use it? When you're reaching for clearer than ever through spirituality, therapy, healing work. Yeah, so this is all needs to be brushed off, like all of it. If somebody was interfering in your stability, Spirit's saying, what you don't know is that's what stopped this person from coming into your life. Whether that be someone that you were waiting on or just some sexy situation. Maybe you are this Queen of Wands who couldn't be sexy, who couldn't be magnetic because of all of the conflict around this energy. Oh Lord, I'm done talking. Okay, that's enough. Like, I want to go power wash myself after this reading. I'm gonna get some water because it was a lot of drama there. I wonder I needed that incense before I started Virgos. A lot of smoke in this one. And it could have been a silent war. But we do have your new beginning here. Maybe it was just you versus you the whole time. I don't know. And your mother issues or something. I don't fucking know. But definitely something with a backwards ass empress here. Creating some conflicts. This person was not an empress. Whether that was you or someone else. They were not standing in their magnetic balance power. Okay, let's incense that out some more. Let's incense that out. Who do we have next? A Libra. Okay, we're not too far from the end here. It's good because I'm getting hungry. So anybody has the yes or no question, drop it now. If you want a reading, best to do it now before I run out of psychic energy. Not that you run out, but definitely need to take a break. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do we have? Libra. Libra. My lovely, lovely Libras. Libra, what do you have, babies? Doing the work. I like that. Doing the work. Writing the work. Ooh, maybe you're writing spells. Or you're writing about your work. Maybe you're worrying about being left out in the cold and wanting a new beginning, something stable. Whoa, that's enough. We're not even, sorry, Libra. That's a personal reading there. That was like 10 cards that came out. Yeah. Having a new beginning and something stable. This is all too many. Libra, no. Get a personal reading. Yeah, and moving forward with your 10 of Cups to explore something. Okay, good. Okay, so, wow. Okay, here's the gate. Interesting. This is pretty strong, too. Sister Libra and all Libra placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, wherever Libra. Mine's a North Node. This is about doing the work, writing about the work, talking about how you felt left out in the cold is actually going to help you. And maybe this is a writing exercise you do with your partner or yourself, or just you tell them the truth. That you felt left out in the cold, and now you have this new beginning that you're going to move forward with someone charismatic. So it could be a Cancer. So we have Cancer here showing up, and that's the only major arcana. But moving forward in a very charismatic, powerful way with your 10 of Cups to explore something. Explore what? The gate in which you pass through. This is a spiritual gate after having enough illumination and conflict in your relationship that either affected your 9 of Pentacles, or that's what you need to work on, is a sense of independence. So you're going to be writing a letter or receiving a letter, or at least writing and working this out somehow, because the 8 of Pentacles in the Word, this is literally a card that says write about it. Write them a letter, tell them the truth, or just write about your experience, and that will help you. And that could be how you make money, talking about how you were left out in the cold and you had this new beginning as this more powerful version of yourself to move forward so that you could explore with your 10 of Cups. And this is the gateway through which you passed after being stuck in illumination for far too long and having a lot of conflict around it. So maybe you were ghosted or hurt or something. Yeah, but you balanced it out. I was like, let me just open this deck, and there come the scales. So maybe you're going to make money around this. Writing on it, maybe you're going to be some sort of coach around relationships or around your own struggles of sadness and overcoming some trauma. But I see this as being a good thing. So you're passing through this gate. So if you are currently in a relationship with someone and there's been some difficulty, Spirit's saying you need to work on it, because it's really leaving one or both of you feeling out in the cold. And in order to have this, so this is like what you need to do to have this new beginning, being confident, moving forward with your true love to explore what? The opportunity that you have to be together or to work on something. So what crystal do you need? Not this fucking Herkimer diamond again. Maybe you do need a Herkimer diamond. I'm taking this serpentine as well. It says awaken your reptilian nature. Ooh, who needs it? Kundalini yoga. Anyone in the need of a fresh start? Where to put it during meditation? So this is a very sexual crystal. This is interesting, and this is about power washing your energy. So maybe you need to purify a sex gateway or something, because we do have the gate. Where to put it during meditation in each hand, and concentrate on circulating the energy from the base of the spine to the crown. So this is about Kundalini energy. So there's like a renewal here, a revamp. When to use it? When it's time to let go of stuck, tired beliefs and stuck energy in general. If serpentine arrives in your life, it's an invitation to rip off the proverbial band-aids and regroup. Hit the sauna, sweat it out, and release all the lingering drama. Awaken your... So this is like you getting back to your body and tapping into what really matters most. And we have the Page of Wands next to the 10 of Cups. So exploring something with your lover and moving forward. Or just with your love life in general. Or with what you love, right? But you had to do a lot of work around letting go of that sadness. So this is good. I like this, Libra. First I was a little worried. It's like better than the Cancer and Aries one. What's our other card? Oh, Capricorn. We're getting there. So yeah, you're making a judgment call. Maybe you have to explore something you haven't been exploring sexually, or something that needs balanced out so that you can move forward. And maybe it's just being honest around work and working. Okay. Who's next? Scorpio. Where's my Scorpios at? Scorpio, whoop whoop. We love you, Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio rising. I love Scorpios. Satnin, my magic rabbit next to me here, is a triple Scorpio, I think. Double or triple. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do we have? Ooh, we have you not forgetting the gate. I love that. Elephant. This card is about remembering something from almost like past lives, or always having a sense of family and a strong sense of memory as being a part of the path. Whoa, look at this. The elephant remembers that this is the gateway to get on the path. Holy Macintosh. Is this going to be an incredible reading? Yes, doing the shadow work to make you more stable after being disappointed in a wounded warrior. Oh, I love this. Scorpio. Look, isn't it interesting? The first 4 cards were our oracle cards. Wow. So previously you did feel like you were sad and disappointed by it. You weren't getting the offer that you wanted, right? I feel like this is you. It could be an earth sign you're dealing with, but you're coming up as this. And you didn't get an offer, or you felt overlooked or something, you just couldn't find the right cup. And that really was making you feel sad. But Spirit is like, now you're remembering, oh, you don't need to be sad and disappointed. You just need to remember that the gateway through which you're supposed to cross. Whoa. And then we have the 3 cups, which is celebration. I think that's Cancer and Mercury, which we just passed. You're celebrating the truth about a decision that you didn't make or haven't made yet, or you need to make. Okay, just a second. Not working. Hold on, let me finish this up and I'll answer your question, okay? Did you hit the like button and subscribe? I don't understand. You're not asking a question. So I don't give free readings. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I read tarot in town. I've been verified as a psychic and clairvoyant. Real ones don't do free stuff, guys. Wake up. I do a free yes and no only, and that's if you hit the like button and subscribe, and that helps the channel. So it helps the algorithm. So that's why I do it. And then if you would like a reading, then the prices are 90% off what I charge in real life, or normally outside of this channel. So yeah, that's how that works, dear. Okay, so moving on. So if you have a yes or no, drop it, but you got to hit the like button and subscribe first. And if you want a reading, then the links are in the chat and description. So Scorpio, you're celebrating a truth here about a decision you did or didn't make to do the work that used to stress you out, because your spiritual guides were guiding you to work together with your 10 of Cups and make a damn judgment. Holy shit. Okay, Scorpio, this is a good reading, but I feel as if it took quite a while to get there. It's like they're finally rejoicing that you got over yourself. I hate to say it like that. That you got over something. Maybe you were heartbroken. Scorpios are very sensitive. They won't act like it. They're not like Pisces and Cancer. I know. I work with a couple of Scorpios, and they're very different. As a Scorpio rising now, I see so much about myself that I didn't understand before. I was like, why am I like this? Oh, okay, this is my strong Scorpio tendency to pretend something doesn't exist and to emotionally avoid the depths of my own self by being in complete denial and emotional unavailability of what's actually going on. So you're getting over that, Scorpio, and that's given you some stability here with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Satnin. And then Scorpio, you're remembering that this is actually the pathway to get through. So it's almost like this is backwards. That's what I feel, Scorpio. Like you were sad because you didn't get an offer. And even the way she's looking down, that I feel like affected your sense of stability, or you were wondering, am I stable enough? And Spirit's like, okay, well, go do your shadow work, get on the path, pass through the gate, and remember who you are. And then now Spirit is celebrating with you, Scorpio, because you've realized the truth about yourself or someone else, about a decision that you didn't make or didn't want to work on, right? That really stressed you out. It was almost like the not doing it made it more stressful than the doing. Girl, I know this story. Even though your spiritual guides were like, okay, I don't know, I pooped on your head. I sent you 23 feathers for you to work on this with your true love. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Bam. Even if the true love is just right now, you got to be your own true love first. So if you're sad about your lack of opportunities in the past, Spirit is saying, do the shadow work and remember who you are. And I feel like for whoever I'm reading for, you did that, and now it's time to celebrate. So enjoy this full moon. Get out there, put your sexy Scorpio dress on. I'll be wearing a tight red dress tonight, babies. They law. That's the nice thing about being so hot. I like to wear these really tight, skimpy clothes and just have people like stare at me like, oh my God, I can't believe she's wearing the hell yeah. They law, look at this. Look at these lovely ladies. Most women just get mad because they're like, anyways, why would she ever have the audacity to wear what you want and not look like what some pedophile magazine producer tells you? Here we go. Scorpio, what crystal do you need to help you go live your best life? Ah, yes, the citrine. Wow, that's very sunny energy. So we are in Leo season, and the citrine seems... Manifest your masterpiece. Yes. Remember who you are, Scorpio. You are the masterpiece. Hello. What is it? A must-have wannabe for the makers of art and money. Citrine is a pale gold, smoky brown quartz. Who needs it? Anyone with a big idea, big dream, probably you. Yeah, this is your big idea. Just like you forgot who you were, and that's why you were disappointed, but not getting the offers that you want and you know you deserve. And now you remember, and you're going to get those offers, is what I'm seeing. Because now you know the truth. Yeah, I'm a fucking shit, man. And I've done my work. And, you know, now I'm on this path. Very good. Where to put it, wherever you set intentions, placing citrine in your pocket each morning makes the energetic statement, greatness is out there and I'm coming for it. Absolutely. When to use it, when it's time to really get your grind and start creating tomorrow of your dreams today. Oh yeah, Scorpio, don't forget who you are. It's okay you were sad and wounded warriored. That was supposed to push you into your shadow and get you on the path and move through the gateway so you remember who you are. Oh, what a deep and beautiful reading, Scorpio. Thank you for letting me see you for 5 minutes. I'll put it away now. So good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. That's like Talon, the Green Bird Brigade. I swear I just quote birds on this channel a lot because nothing like going to a damn bird channel and crying every day. The Green Bird Brigade lady. I think this is called Green Bird Brigade. Her and her rescue birds. I die. I want to have birds one day, but not today. But outside, in a warm aviary that they love, that I can visit them every day because Lord knows I'd probably go insane with all that Gemini chatter in my head. Okay, moving on. I feel like birds are a perfect Gemini pet. Here we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising at Venus, North Node. Where's my Saggies at? Oh my gosh. I just heard the song in my head, Smoking in Bed by The Bins. I'm kind of obsessed with that song. Ugh, I was singing it really loudly in the hallway here yesterday. They probably thought, what? It says, when you got kings, you go all in. Everybody knows your hand. Why does this thing look so funny? Is my camera okay? Yes, no, maybe. All right, moving on. Sagittarius. Anyway, Smoking in Bed by The Bins. Good song. I don't know how the rest of the music is, but I'm looking forward to hearing it. Smoking in bed. Oh, look at Saggy. You're not heartbroken anymore. You are over the betrayal and the heartbreak. Well, hallelujah around this gift. The gift came out 3 or 4 times today. We had it in several readings. So you're not heartbroken. You're not heartbroken anymore about the gift that created so much conflict. Everyone here knows your head. When you got kings, you go all in. Everyone here. She caught me smoking in bed. You're not heartbroken about the gift that created so much conflict. Why? Because you have a new beginning here. This is good. I like it. You have a new beginning with a high priestess or following your intuition. Maybe that's you. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Again, we're not taking 10 cards. One more, Spirit. Just one more. Maybe 2, but definitely not 5. Yeah. So something is balanced out. All right, Sagittarius. Very good. You guys, these fixed and mutable signs are coming up roses today. I'm proud of you all. So I guess it's just all about the energy of whatever fucking, I don't know who runs this. Oh my God. The last Rick and Morty. Sometimes I'm like, damn, Dan Harmon, you genius, but I know he doesn't write it all by himself. But the last Rick and Morty was so fucking good. Oh my God. It was so good. It was so Buddhist and so good. I'm like, am I writing these? Who's writing this stuff? So you're wondering, Sagittarius, or you did wonder where to invest, but I feel like you know that there's this new beginning now. So maybe you're dating. Maybe you finally got over your heartbreak from the last gift you opened. Like, I opened this gift and it turned out it was just chlamydia that is resistant to all penicillin. And this created a lot of conflict for you, wondering, geez, maybe I shouldn't be such a hoe. I don't know. I'm making up something here. This is not, whatever it is that broke your heart, that created conflict. Spirit is saying you've balanced it out now. So this card is different than the scales card, which we just had in the last reading, because this is about balance, where you have taken the shit and integrated it with your bliss, and you see that this is a part of life. So something painful you had to make a part of your story. You see how her hands are? the yin and the yang of it, right? Like it hurt you pretty bad, but now you've used your intuition, and maybe it was a water sign. So it could have been, you know, a Pisces or a Cancer, but I just feel like this is you having to move forward with intuition. And now you're like, okay, I'm ready to invest. Where? Because I've changed. I was on a break for a while and I was following my spiritual guides. And now I have my intuition again and I'm ready to get back on my path. This new thing of love. Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous with this Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign. Like I said, Pisces, that's Cancer's card. That's Cancer's card too. And the moon, she gets all of them. But this is what I'm saying is like your heartbreak is over now. There was a lot of conflict and it was very like sad and something shit went down and there you are. But now you're like, okay, well, how do we invest? So you're moving forward from the past heartbreak. You could have someone in mind that you're moving forward with, or maybe a lot of you don't have anyone in mind. You're just moving forward and you know that you're ready to do something else now. You're like, okay, sadness over. It's almost like a flip switched or something. Where you're like, all right, so I got my heart broke the last time I opened this gift box. That sounds so bad. The last time I opened this gift box, but I'm stable now because I integrated that experience and I'm going to follow my intuition and yeah, invest elsewhere, either with this person or another person. And so what crystal's going to help you, it says barite, get answers to your biggest questions. Where to put it? Tape to your forehead during meditation. That sounds like a Sagittarius thing to do. Barite is a widely occurring brittle surface mineral. It's often transparent or creamy white. Who needs it? Anyone who leaves work each morning with the sinking suspicion that their true destiny is anything but this. And maybe that's this also could be about work. Maybe you are heartbroken because your job is not what you thought it was going to be. And you've had to integrate that because not every minute is an exciting, fun whirlwind of life, Sagittarius. Nor is it supposed to be. And why would you even expect it to be? Like when it's way past time to stop saying yes to things you hate, ask barite your true calling, but then go live it. This will be terrifying, but what's the alternative? So get you some barite and get back out there again. You know, create your own reality, invest somewhere. Either with this person or just in your own future. Okay, I think we got one more and then we're done. Yeah. The Capricorn and that's it. Anyone knows you, when you got kings, you go on. They caught you smoking in bed. Okay, Capricorn, you're the last one. You are the last one, the last cardinal sign of the day. I'll stay on for a few more minutes after this to see if anybody wants a personal reading, and then after that, I will go because I am getting hungry. Thinking about what I'm gonna make. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do we have for my Cappies? Where are you at, Happy Cappy? Where am I, Capricorn? I should shake this up a bit. It's hard to do this. I'm not good at shuffling anyways, my tiny fingers, but really this fat ass deck. That's why I'm so weird about putting all my cards together, not touching, because I don't. That's my form of shuffling. Okay, here we go. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Okay, the tigers come out 4 times today. Oh, my ear just started ringing in the left. So you could be born in either tiger. That's 62, 74, 86, 98. We're dealing with it, but really the tiger card is one of the Dreamscape oracles, and it's just about being charismatic and powerful and standing in your power. Everyone here knows your hand. Okay, so this can't come in reverse because it's an oracle. This is about you knowing your power and manifesting it exactly the way you want. This is the artist card. This is Hermes. He's literally writing the future that he's visualizing. That's not a word. He's envisioning. So this is telling me that you should know your power so that you can create the world that you want. Because again, it's not him seeing the world and then writing it down. It's him writing the world into existence. Whoa. That's what we're all doing every day, kids. Yeah, after something didn't go well. After something wasn't as stable and there was a lot of illusions, these came out funny. So this could be another story of like, yeah, you had some hard times in your marriage or your relationships, but now you got to stand in your power and create what you want. Yeah, you've been on your alone long enough. And didn't we have Capricorn come up in Virgos too? So, and I said, oh, that's a good match. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, but there's a gift that's come in that you don't know about. Whoa. Capricorn, this is under the full moon. So we have, okay, wow. We have Cancer, Pisces, but this is more Cancer's card again. I don't know how Pisces ever got associated with the moon, you guys. The moon is Cancer's planet. Neptune rules Pisces. So take Pisces out of your mind when it comes. I think it's just because it's the unknown and the esoteric. You can say that about any of the water signs or air signs, quite frankly. Anywho, back to this. So we have Virgo, Cancer, Sagittarius, possibly Pisces. And I see that something didn't work out previously because there were too many illusions, either about a marriage. So I don't know if you were trying to get married or they were trying to get married. And then there was just illusions. Use your illusion too, is what I'm hearing. I don't know what that fucking means. Isn't that an album? So maybe this is the second time you try to do this. Maybe you were married to this person or engaged, or just something wasn't stable because there were too many illusions. It's almost like this energy here, Capricorn, is what ruined everything. Bloop. Yours or theirs, I don't know. But now it's saying stand in your power to create what you want. You can see the truth, so get illuminated on exactly what you want. Know that this is a gift. The situation, this person is like an earth angel, and you need to be patient with them. Wow. So you're a Capricorn. Your opposite is Cancer. If you have a Cancer in your life, you better treat them right. That's the ultimate wifey. Ultimate wifey is Cancer. So the gift is coming in. You've been patient. So this could be you getting out there again, right? And now you're ready to date or get married or what have you. But you had a lot of illusions in the past, and now Spirit is giving you a gift. And what you don't know, this gift is a fucking angel, and you have to be patient with it. Or this gift couldn't even come in until everything was temperate. So it could be a Cancer, could be a Sagittarius, but you've seen enough about what didn't work in the past to make it work now. Whoa. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Emperor. Jeez, man, oh, wheeze. These readings have been all about people finally getting their comeuppance. Good and bad. So for a couple of y'all signs, it was a bad comeuppance, but most of the signs, it's been a good comeuppance. Almost every fucking reading has been one of those two. I only had 2 of them that was like, fix your comeuppance, and the other one were all good comeuppance. So whoever watches this channel, y'all have done the work, and I'm proud of you. Yay! This is why we're here at Magic Carpet Tarot. I'm not here to be cute and make money, because I'm not making any fucking money on this channel. I'm doing this because I want to help people. So you're standing in your Emperor/Empress power. Okay, and this is the fucking renewal I was talking about, and now you're ready to move forward after being in Wounded Warrior. You had to balance the scales out. So this is really good, Capricorn. You have literally done this, or someone else did this. Maybe you're King or Queen of Cups. There we have a match, the King and Queen of Cups. Okay, wow. Very good. I'm going to end this here because that's just so good. This is literally like I'm creating something different after something else didn't work, because I've had enough elimination here. And you could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, or Saggy, but very good. Very good reading. The best of the fucking cardinal signs, by the way. Good job, Capricorn. The best of the cardinal signs. Maybe it's because we just got out of your moon. So what crystal do you need? If this hasn't happened, maybe you're sitting under this full moon. Maybe that's it. Maybe Spirit's saying, okay, Capricorn, what you need to do in order to not fuck this up is sit under the full moon, illuminate about this gift and the angelic qualities that you want to create with it, right? So that you can be an Emperor/Empress and accept the healing waters. Okay, awesome. Good job. Oh, and just as we said that, look what we have, lapis lazuli. This is like the most holy stone of all Tibet. But it says, ascend to your rightful throne. Whoa. Get you a Cancer, Capricorn, and ascend to your rightful throne. Wow, throne, Emperor. This is about you standing in your power. I don't care what your gender is. It doesn't matter, because this reading is really good. Because you're learning and learned what wasn't stable before. I like that. What is this? This is a deep blue stone with a deep history. See, ancient Tibet. Yes. Ooh, Old Testament, the high priestess of Israel's vestments, and the Dutch Golden Age. What's it say? Vimer's palette. I don't know what any of those things mean. So who needs it? Cat people, Leos, anyone who uses a phrase, in a past life, I'm totally convinced I was ... Where to put it, in a spiritual armor that lets the world know when I walk into a room, it's customary for y'all to bend the knee. Whoa. Well, that's a little egotistical, but maybe we're just trying to get this power here as the tiger, right? Be powerful. Let your energy speak and create this reality that you want with this earth angel. Wow. When to use it? When your thoughts are not your friends, call on lapis lazuli to help you get out of whatever your mind has gotten you into. So maybe that's it. That's telling you, Spirit's confirming, this is the fuck shit from the past. Don't think about the fuck shit from the past. Create what you want. Why? Because you're a powerful Emperor/Empress here that has been given a gift of a fucking angel. Maybe you don't know that yet, but you need to illuminate on what you really want. So if you have an angel or a temper, maybe this isn't a person. Maybe this is just you getting all the situation together that you can be stable. So for instance, if you've been working for a long time trying to get stability, Spirit's saying now you have it. So stand in your power and yeah, help make the world a better place. So this is a really good place to end. Awesome, Capricorn. That's one of your better readings. Good job. Yay. I love that you're going to stand in your power in a non-cocky way. And you architected it. Okay, guys. Well, that's it. That is the all signs reading. Very interesting. Like I said, it seems like there is a karmic comeuppance, good and bad, in all the readings today. Most of them were good. So yay. Some of them were more work needs to be done, but most of them were really good. So I like it. Very good. Maybe I should put my food in the oven now. I'm going to go heat up. Let me turn on the oven. Okay, guys, I'm all done with the all signs. Like I said, if you have a question, I got fucking breeze through these in an hour and 40 minutes. I'm fast. It used to take me like 2 hours to do it. I got faster. And I take less cards than I used to. It's too draining to do like 2-hour all side reads. You got me smoking in bed. Sorry, I'm obsessed with that song. The Bins. He's again. Okay, guys. Now what? So, next will be Leo. Now what? Now what do we want to do? I miss having people to chat and banter with, but my time zone changed, and that changes the algorithm because my IP address has changed. And this is earlier for people. Everyone here knows your hand. When you got kings, you go all in. I always like to pick up my phone and see how many people have called when I'm working. Nobody ever calls me except when I go to work. Nobody ever, the rabbits are always fine except when I get online to do my online sessions and I have to work with my clients. Then they act like a bunch of crackheads. It's funny how that works. It's like when my energy's resting, everything around me rests, but when I get busy, then everything gets busy. Turns out I'm the one who's doing this. Everyone here knows. So you got a question, let me know. And you got keen to go all in. Everyone here knows your hand. She got me smoking in bed. And you got kings to go all in. Okay, nobody has any questions? Well, I may just log off and call it a day. I gotta get ready for my nightlife anyways after my next class and like it never ends. Questions? Anyone? Got the keys again. That song I'm obsessed with lately, and I like the new song by Cage the Elephant. I don't think they have an album they dropped. Okay, well, if we don't have any questions, we will shut her down. I appreciate everybody coming. And I'm here for you. Sorry, I'm like reading things that have come in the time I've been on here. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you want a personal reading, also let me know. Oh yeah. Oh shit. I won't be on this weekend. I'm pretty busy on the weekends. I work and I do a lot of traveling in our area. This is like the busy season where I live. So if I'm not working, I'm like playing. So I don't really have time to come on the weekends anymore, especially since people aren't getting readings. It's like wasting time, money. Time is money, people. We had such a good full moon readings though. Let's do a little love reading, just a little bit, just a baby one. I'm not really into love readings in general, but sometimes I like to throw them in there. We'll do it just a little Leo, because we're in Leo season. Leo rules the heart. They're the sun. So let's do it. Okay, let's do it. One of my decks is gone. I want to search and get that out. We'll start with this one. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. If everybody watching this video now and in the future. Oh, shit, did I just drop that on the floor? Oh. Okay, so one card that fell out that dropped is the ascending card. Oh, some of you are ascending in your love life. Woot. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Let's get a little love reading for Leo season. We had one for Cancer season, I think, last time I did that. So let's do the Leo love reading. Leo, whoop, whoop. The Phoenix, you're rising. Maybe getting engaged. What do we have for everyone watching this video? What's up for the Leo season love reading? Some spicy, sexy time, some casual encounters, whatever. True love. Ooh, passion. What did I just say? We got cassette, conditioning, replaying events in your head, passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to keep that one. Girl talk. Yes, give them something to talk about. The passionate time. So time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. So maybe you're single this summer, Leo season. You're just like, I'm having fun. I'm not really interested. Replaying it. Love. Oh, and then we have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, and affection and attraction. Well, I feel like this is all connected. So getting into your passion, being single, being happy, living in the moment is going to bring in this love. All right, this is good. So for those of you that are single and you wanted to mingle, just love you, keep loving yourself more and more, right? More and more love, more self-love. Like everyone gives Leo shit. Maybe it's the same way with Geminis, but everyone gives Leo shit. But really, Leos are amazing because they demand the love and attention. Now, there can definitely be ego ones, but you know, to love yourself or to prop yourself up or to love yourself like a Leo does, that's beautiful. Maybe I say that as a Leo Saturn because that's taking me such a long time to do. And as a Leo Venus, I was a little slow on that, but I figured it out. She figured it out. All right, what next then? What's next in the love life? Oh, let's get this. I'm hardly ever here anymore, so I don't even know what to do. So let's see. Leo season, what do we have for people? What's up for the summer? Leo season love life. You're going to be single, mingling, attracting love, loving yourself, being attractive, and getting into your passionate side. Whew. Does anyone say summer loving? That's what I see. Yes, you have mastered this. Look at that. There's the devil card. Could meet a Capricorn. Yeah, or maybe it's just that the devil made you feel left out in the cold and bored. That's what it was. Your own devil. Whoever, whatever that is. So now you've mastered that shit. So you've mastered, it's funny because I saw it first, mastering this 4 of Cups and, you know, allowing people to show you who they are is giving you this opportunity to manifest happiness and dreams after challenging times. Okay, very good. We have a well-deserved reward. Yeah. So you being independent, seeing things and people for who they are, not allowing that to make you sad. Like, don't be sad. The people are people. Yeah, taking it less personally. I like this. Okay, what else? I'm going to go with the love and money. What else do we have for your sexy summer? Hot girl summer time. It's 125,000 degrees out. I just will do it now. Wear a condom though, because you don't want to die at the end of the year with this incurable syphilis that's going around the planet, or gonorrhea, or whatever it is y'all get up to without your condoms on. I don't know. It's gross. Makes me want to vomit. Okay, so what's next? What's going to happen this summer in Leo season for our love life? You're manifesting your dreams come true because you mastered the devil and it was you. Ooh, no exit. Interesting. This says trapped in a situation with no exit or escape, experiences perpetual turn, the same situation, trapped in infinite loop with no, and that came out in reverse. So I'm saying this is a good thing. So you're no longer going to be attracted to or attracting things that make you feel like you're trapped. See, that's interesting that your heart is trapped. So that's kind of giving me like, okay, you've healed enough that like, you're not going to get these weird fuckboys, girls, these emotionally unavailable people that challenged you and made you take it personally. You're just going to see these losers for what they are. And then that's going to help you cycle through it way quicker. We keep replaying the same story over and over again, and it never ends well. When will we finally learn to break the cycle? So this is really good. So I feel like that is why you're getting out of it, is because you have exited the cycle of stupid, which is really just trauma. I laugh, but come on now. The human condition is sad. What's going on here? You've lost the plot. You're approaching. Uh-oh. Why do you have the sense of foreboding fills the air and weighs on your mind? A lurking menace stalks you and keeps you alert. Interesting. So I don't know if someone's going to zombie you. You have a stalker or whatever. So this is not unusual for Leos. They have this weirdos all the time coming back. Leos maybe, but Scorpio placements for sure. So this is card 33. It says, our fears resurface and past wounds reopen without. If we don't face this together, these unresolved emotions will only grow stronger. Whoa. Okay, so this is kind of a story for somebody, but so maybe you were ignoring, and now we have celebration, finally. So we're going to get Christmas in July here, people, or in August. Harmony, peace, joy, togetherness, celebration, celebrate love with a simple act of kindness, and open a heart, expecting nothing in return. In the warmth of this celebration, I was reminded of what we've lost and what we might still get what we might still find in each other. So I don't know that you'll be getting back with anyone from the past. I think it's more about what you found within yourself, to be honest. All right, I'm going to let's get, well, my life is gone, so I'm going to take that. Do I have any lion decks? Ooh, I'll use this one. So a few more cards here. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors. Oops. I don't need the booklet. What are we going to have for the collective? Ooh. Maybe an Aquarius, maybe you're Aquarius, or you're healing any of these illusions is what I feel like. That's what this is about. Like you're not repeating cycles with people anymore because you've mastered that. Okay, so here we go. Collective, what do we have? We have you getting to calmer waters. What did I just say? You're not repeating bad cycles anymore. So your love life in Leo season is you getting to calmer waters, flirting, having girl talk. Oh my God. and meeting this one person. Look at it. Maybe several ones. I don't know. You could have this every night for every week if you want in Leo season. I don't know. It's up to you. Again, just pick yourself. So you're getting the calmer waters with somebody you feel equally yoked to. Yeah. Ooh, your lovers. They could have Gemini in them. Leo Gemini is pretty good. That's a good match, Leo Gemini. But we have the lovers here, getting calmer waters with your lover. After what? After not making a decision. Okay, could be reuniting with someone, or this is just about you not wanting to be a lover, and this is like you're finally getting into this because now's the time. Yeah. So for some of you, you've been on a long break because you were repeating a cycle with someone that you couldn't escape. And you escaped this cycle, and now you're choosing that now is the time to be a lover. So it seems like you didn't choose this person or situation. Maybe you didn't even want to be in a Two of Cups because you were so damaged over what happened previously. Interesting. Yeah, but you're happy here. Wow, well, this is the second time we get the Nine of Cups. Whatever's happening in your love life this summer in Leo season, it's going to make you fucking happy. Hopefully, lots of love and loving. Self-love, loving others. Yeah, you're not defending your position anymore. You don't care. You're like, whatever. I'm sort of defending it. Not really. Yeah, although he looks kind of terrifying. Caught off guard, more like it. All right. Whoa, okay. So now you're in a, so it's new beginning crossed. Yeah, because you were learning something. All right. So this is what you're learning is that this is very similar to what we had in the reads. You're learning that it was you that was blocking up your new beginning here because you weren't quite ready to let go of whatever happened in the past. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, I have, what do we have? Leo season right here, the Queen of Wands. So this is about the King or Queen of Wands and manifesting what? A true love and having a new beginning in love after you were holding back because something was changing and dying in you. And now you're happy with this. Holy shit. All right. Well, I'm going to end it there. I don't want to ruin any more of these things. This is really good. I don't even want to get like Love Oracle on it. Okay. We'll take this one. So you're manifesting a hot ass soulmate love summer. Sexy. You might be dating several people. Maybe you'll meet several soulmates. I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody. But for those of you that it is somebody you have in your mind, let's get some love oracle. So what would they say to you then? Attract and create the love that you want. This is called the true love oracle. So this is for someone who does have someone in mind. And maybe you couldn't go further with this person just because you were healing from something else, or you guys were in a loop. You are all I've ever wanted. Because you love yourself now. And you're this lady. What else? This is a really good Leo season. I'm like, I can't get this red dress on quick enough. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I want more, but I'm scared. Maybe you were scared previously, and maybe that's what you're learning, that you were scared or they were scared. And maybe that's what held you back. And this says, I knew it all along. I wish I could hold you tonight. I've never met someone like you. Okay, so whoever this is, if you're thinking about them already, they definitely have feelings for you, but they were scared. And so maybe you had to leave that person behind so that you could go and find somebody that isn't scared. Or maybe this is just you finally realizing that it was you that was holding yourself back. I have a love. Her name is, that's a cool name. So now if you have any questions, you can ask them, but this is a really good love reading for Leo season. Incredible. So some of you are just going to date around and you're going to meet your true love because you let go of a cycle with someone else in the past. Some of you are going to reconnect with someone or connect with someone that you've been wanting to because you haven't yet, but you were healing. So let me know in the comments if that's you. And if you have a yes or no question, which king are you talking about? Then let me know. But otherwise, this is a great reading and a great place to end because you're choosing to have a lover. And yeah, it came from choosing yourself and your happiness and choosing to get off the fucking roller coaster ride of with the devil. You're like, okay, Satan. Okay. That's it. Nobody has anything. Lots of wands and cups here. That's exactly what you want for a Leo hot summer. Oh, look, the King and Queen of Wands, you guys. I'm telling you, sexy times lie ahead. And even if you're not getting all the way sexy times, it's still very passionate chemistry, liking somebody, having fun. You know, I highly recommend doing that anyways and getting to know someone. But, you know, everyone's different, and I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life unless you're paying me. And even then, people don't listen and they can do what they want. So I've learned, you know, as a coach, as a counselor, I don't tell people what to do. I just tell them, you know, this is what your actions are putting in motion. And if you want to change it, then I'll help you. But otherwise, we all have free will. And making mistakes is oftentimes how we found. Are you asking me a question? Did you hit the like button and subscribe? Everyone here knows your head and everyone is going. Are you asking me a question? She's a spirit I summoned into the universe. She's my soulmate, a wolf goddess, and she lives within and around me. Should I continue to grow? Is that a question? Should I continue to grow with her or search for a physical because she doesn't have a body at the moment? It's kind of a strange question. You're hallucinating something and you're asking me if you should continue to hallucinate it? I don't know. What's the aim of it? What's the point of it? What's the function? Function of any of it? Then ask yourself that question. I don't understand that question at all. So I have a hard time gonna know what to ask. If she's within and around you, then there's nothing else to do. She's already in me. I don't have to sell my soul. He's already in me. I don't need to sell my soul. If you're happy with your friend spirit, then you answer your own question. Why would you need a physical form? Why would you summon a spirit and then ask for a physical form? Girl, that don't make no sense. Girl, that don't make no sense. Ain't no logic in that. Do you want a physical form or not? It's up to you. You create your own reality. Don't ask me. Do what you want. Do what you want to do, baby. Everyone here is your life. What's the point of a physical? Yeah, what's the point of it? Like, what do you want, right? Do you just want to grow and learn with your imaginary friend? Or do you want to grow and learn with the real one? Someone that shares the physical plane with you. So it's up to you. Yeah, we had a good life. It's up to you. You got to make your own choice. This is a choose your own adventure situation. We create our own reality. I can't tell you. You tell me what you want. I mean, why did you embody in Earth, you know? Like, if you have that sort of power, just go dissolve into emptiness and go and create your own godlike realm where you can be one with this person, or a spirit realm, or the hell realm, whatever fucking realm that person, that being comes from, or you think it comes from, and go do that. So don't be manifesting spirits you don't want around. Like, what's the function? If we're spending time in the astral realm, there's got to be a reason. Why are you doing that? Are you doing that so that you can become a body of light and help people elevate so that they can find theirs? Are you doing it because you're escaping reality because Earth school is tough? Are you doing it because you're trying to master parts of yourself? Are you doing it because, what is it? It's up to you. Serves as my highest guardian angel. Okay, well, alrighty then. Then do that then. There's no question, is there? Then continue to grow with that spirit and become one. And then when you die, if you have perfect concentration, okay, keep that in mind, you guys. You can't be out here creating God realms without perfected concentration. Do you understand? Anyone can create a God realm. That's what Hinduism is supposed to teach you, how to perfect concentration to be reborn in a God body, in a God realm. But you cannot do it unless you have a God-like mind. So if you are hoping to die and then go experience a God-like realm for, a very long time, but again, it's not forever because everything changes and samsara's phenomena and realms are impermanent, then go and have a good life mating with your ghostie and hope to goodness this ghostie's a good ghostie and it's not all an illusion. I don't know. And then do that. So there's no function, but eventually you're going to have to come back to Earth School because this is one of the quickest to learn anything. And yeah, so don't just use somebody for the physical body. Anyways, I feel like I'm having a very strange conversation with either a made-up person or you need mental health help. So either way, I hope you find it. But I wouldn't want to answer a question about deities, if that is indeed a deity or just, I don't know what a spirit is. Buddhism is extremely logical and everything has a category, and the word spirit means nothing to me. It means you're hallucinating. Unless you're telling me what class of spirit it is. Is it a demon? Is it a worldly spirit? Is it a hungry ghost? Is it like, and why would it give a fuck about you? And then like, if this is like a being trapped in another, like this is all very interesting. But I do not feel as it is a legitimate question. But nonetheless, I hope you have a hot girl summer with your Finny. And everybody, if you need anything, I'm here for you. It's 90% less when I come on live, so that's why I always hope to get people here on the live. But regardless, if you need me, just reach out at magiccarpettarot@gmail.com. And thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a safe girl, boy, lady summer. And remember, it's very hot out, so get hydrated. And you deserve love in every reality, in every realm. And I love you. And if you need anything, here I am. Satnin says, I'll do the same. Well, Satnin doesn't love you, but she is saying goodbye and hello. Isn't she the cutest thing you ever saw in your life? Yeah, baby, you really are. You and Elvis are like the cutest things on the planet. She's a good baby. So enjoy. And if you missed your all signs reading, just scroll back in the video and that's where it is. Bye.